Right. It's time for some more Laura Bow and the Dagger of Amon Ra. Looks like it's been a while. Oh, I forgot to open my notes here. Let me get that ready. Just in case I need them. Anyways, continue where we were. I don't remember if we asked them everything or not.
I bore rather easily, dear.
Maybe I did. Yeah, last time, Ernie Leach got killed.
While this, while this, you see a rotund, ruddy-complexioned man in a fez. Despite his bulk, he moves with dignity and grace.
That's the first time I've ever seen her come in here. Interesting. Nothing new going on in here?
It's Barney.
I don't remember the last few things we did. Got that key and everything. Yeah, he died. Is there anything major though? That there's water, so we know he drowned in the alcohol bath. There hasn't been much going on in here. Like we got that bone from here, but I really want to know if this is eventually going to do something different. Like is something.
Welcome to all the.
I wonder if that's going to be used to murder someone or hide some sort of evidence. It just seems weird that that room was just to pick up a bone. I don't know what time it is. Oh, but I think we already did the 2 a.m. one. You never know, like something new could happen.
The door is locked.
Yeah, this key doesn't open it, right?
This door.
Yeah, we found that hair on him.
The hairs are bristled and clearly animal in origin. You admire the wood pulp. A close look reveals an inscription on the watch. To Dr. Archibald Carrington III for your years of dedicated service, many thanks from your staff at the British Museum.
Now that I think about it, is that what's his name? Carrington's name? This is the 3rd, right? I don't know. Is he the 3rd? Oh, yeah, that was always there. Can't go backwards
The
to
mummy
this
case.
game? No. It's so weird you can't use the secret passageways like that. Didn't do that in the first one either. Anything out here, finally? Haven't done much out here after everything either.
It's the doorway. This door.
So this is a skeleton key. Do you think it would open more than one thing, right?
This door is locked. While this is.
Can't, like, pry it open somehow?
While this is. While this.
Why did she walk back for that?
While this.
It is annoying how many items I have that I haven't been able to find a use for, even though, like, some of them have, like, very clear uses.
While this.
We can't even escape with the skeleton key?
The tablecloth is dusted with breadcrumbs and stained. Upon close looking at a small portion of the big head really doesn't do justice to the immense size of the statue, but you can see that the bust was sculpted with extreme care, almost as if the sculptor's life depended on it, which it did. You see the name, Arvin Slab. The marble.
Hmm. Wait a minute. Go back over to this one. I don't remember who was dead on this side.
The urn is engraved with the name of Ignat.
Hmm.
These rigid supports.
Where did she come from?
You yank firmly. This door is locked.
I didn't hear any.
You don't hear anything.
Huh. Still in there, presumably? Last time we walked in on guy giving her a massage. I still think there's something with this damn ferret, but I don't know. I think it would be this, but
While this. The grate is securely attached to the drain, but a bit of rust comes off on your hand.
why did that change it to 3? Oh, because I'm supposed to be... Aren't I supposed to be meeting, like, looking for a meeting in here? Can't really hide anywhere.
You hear nothing.
someone is supposed to meet someone in here. It said preservation lab 3 a.m.
You hear
I guess whoever was supposed to meet here is probably dead or something?
Vat 8. Vat 9. Vat 7. Whatever is... Vat 6. Small furry creatures about the size of the... It's the... Vat 2. Peering through... Vat 2. Vat 3. Very long tubular... Vat 4. A bulk... Vat 5. A lot... Vat 5. Vat 11. Something odd is floating in the murky... Vat 13.
Trying to remember who was gonna meet here.
What am I supposed to do with that? I have plenty of hair.
While...
I do not want that. Give...
This is like a place to hide in here or something.
The grate is Your attempt to pry the grate off the drain is unsuccessful. Forget about it. While this is... While... While this... The grate is secure...
It's weird that time changed when I did that.
Probing around in the... Boy, the alcohol...
Fräulein Bo! This... I will not...
Guess we'll just forget about that. I don't
You
know.
hear nothing.
It's very strange.
Fräulein Bo!
Usually wonder, is it a thing where I have to come down these stairs to hear the stuff?
The
Nope.
door to one of the... You hear nothing.
Bizarre. I guess we'll just accept that we probably missed whatever that is, or it was the thing that was supposed to happen and the characters are dead. I don't remember who, like, where we learned that from. I just have it written down. The fuck's going on here?
It's on the floor, but it's actually a desk lamp. It's a waste basket full of waste. Don't touch it.
Typewriter.
One of those new portable typewriters. You don't. It feels like it's a desk. It looks like a shred of clothing fabric. You don't need it.
Leave it for the police?
It looks like a piece of fabric torn from Yvette's dress. Possibly in a moment of passion.
Uh-oh, she's 100% dead.
It's a petite woman's shoe. The backs of the high heels on this expensive woman's shoe are heavily scuffed. The backs of the high... The back... You pick it up and place it in your purse.
What's the red bit?
The desk is in disarray. Red hairs.
Oh,
Feels like red hair. A close look seems to indicate that the red hairs belong to a human.
so
Looks.
those two were in here? Fighting? Nothing new going on here? There's a struggle in here.
There's a homey old Norwegian. No, they're too high on the... A matched pair of crossed... Watercolor... Don't... You think about touching the paint, fearing that you might... This is a crime scene, so it would be a bad idea to touch the desk surface and leave your fingerprints behind. Imagine trying to explain that to the police. Upon close inspection, the desk is in disarray. A scuffed wooden... This is a crime. A scuffed... Now you're absolutely certain it's the floor. Assorted garbage fills the wastebasket. Pencil shavings, torn typing paper, fingernail clippings, carbon paper, and apple core, and an empty bottle of French champagne. The typewriter keys hold fingerprints that probably belong to Yvette. Since the floor is an odd location for a desk lamp, and since other desk items have been disturbed, you conclude that the lamp was knocked down during some sort of physical activity that took place on the desk. A nice, if somewhat worn, woman's leather shoe. A petite size 6. The heel is considered high for the 1920s, indicating that it's a custom-made shoe. The back of the heel is heavily scuffed.
Not sure what I'm supposed to be learning from that. Let's wander around some more. Oh, whoops. How do you spell her name? Bet might be dead.
The subject of this sculpture looks curiously familiar.
Oh no. How did that happen?
The sculpture gives off a strong smell of fresh plaster. The odd statue feels like it's made of cheap, quick-drying plaster. While this is an the subject of this...
But how do I do anything here?
While this is... Questions are a burden to others. Answers are a burden to oneself. In other words, you get no response. There was silence. The odd statue. The odd...
Quick drying plaster.
While this is... While this is...
Oh, Yvette's dead. Okay, so we have a couple things right off the bat.
Red hairs. You pick it up and place it in your purse. It appears to be a pair of bifocal glasses.
Those are what's-his-names. We haven't seen him in forever.
There appears to be a fingerprint on one of the lenses of the bifocals, although you have no way to identify it.
Was there supposed to be some way that you can get, like, a fingerprinting kit or something?
There appears to be a fingerprint on one of the... While this...
So how else could you get a fingerprint?
Long red... It looks suspicious. You pick it up and place it in your purse.
I guess they're saying, like, just hang on to that shit.
Yvette's face doesn't look as good in death as it did in life. Perhaps because her makeup is covered with plaster dust. There is plaster in all of the openings on Yvette's face. Mouth, nostrils, eyes, ears.
How did that happen?
She has several scratches on her face, as well as cuts on her lips. Yvette's face feels stiff from rigor mortis. A bit of plaster dust comes off on your finger when you touch her cold skin. Yvette's hair, formerly full of bounce and shine, is now lifeless and dull. It could use a thorough washing with a good shampoo to get all the plaster dust out of it. No split ends. Yvette's formerly soft hair is now stiff, as a result of being plastered to her head. Yvette's face doesn't look as...
Yeah,
Yvette's...
nothing specific, though?
Yvette's cleavage.
Jeez. Well, we have to.
Her plaster-dusted skin feels stiff and cold. Goodness, Laura, there's nothing unusual about Yvette's cleavage. There is plaster dust all over Yvette's bare, pale skin. The scarf around Yvette's neck looks suspiciously like the hosiery she was wearing on her legs earlier.
Aha. So she was probably
The
strangled?
scarf clearly isn't a scarf. It's the silk hosiery Yvette was wearing earlier in the evening. Her neck under the scarf shows red friction burns, as if she was strangled. This makes you wonder if she died during a passionate moment or had simply developed the habit of wearing silk hose around her neck. The scarf around Yvette's neck feels silky where it's not covered with plaster. Yvette's dress doesn't look as good as it did earlier in the evening. The fabric of the dress feels stiff from the plaster. Nice weave in the hardened fabric of the dress. It's Yvette's left hand. Yvette's left hand is stiff and cold. Yvette's left hand is plastered. There is plaster dust all... It's Yvette's right hand. Yvette's right hand. Yvette's right hand. Looks. Look.
Is that everything then?
There is plaster. Look. Yvette's dress. Yvette's... There is plaster. The scarf around Yvette's face doesn't look as good.
Well, we're not gonna have a conversation about this body? Damn, everyone's dying. Time in between those last two deaths are pretty quick. I guess we're running out of people to interact with. But, what's his name is suspicious now. Oh shit, what is going on here?
A smelly old work boot.
It's either Ernie's or the
The
other
work
guys.
boot is size 12 triple E.
Hmm.
The work... You pick it up and place it in your purse. There are a few spots of blood on the floor. The blood is red and almost dry. There seems to have been a struggle here. A house pet. Seems rather The chest feels like...
Hmm.
A smelly old work... The work boot is... There appears to be a...
So it's either, like, what the hell is that one guy's name?
This is the... Seems to be covered with a paint-like substance. Probably paint. Appears to have been applied quite some time ago. The head is attractive. This is the... The head is a life cat. This is...
Hey, why
This
is it
head
not?
is from the Mozambique...
Okay, yeah, I'm just
This
trying to see if
head is
any
from
new
the
ones
Mozambique area.
got added.
This head is from the... This...
I don't
This-
remember now.
This is... This...
Hmm.
This...
It is so oddly
This-
specific.
The head is from Brazil. The head looks like that. This head is French. This head... This appears... The Panamanian head. The South American head.
Yeah, that's that
This-
one.
This... The plaque says that this is the... This...
Yeah, I don't think there's any new ones in there.
The door is locked. When you While this is... The transom is too... While this is... While this... While this...
I feel like there's got to be a way to get in there.
While this...
What's his name lost his glasses while fighting with Yvette? Red hairs, does this just mean they were together? Because we already knew that. That makes me wonder if... What the hell's that guy's name? I can't think of their names all of a sudden, it's been a few days. Yeah, Ramses. I think... Wonder, did he kill her? He doesn't
There's
have work
nothing-
boots, right?
shoes are intact, yet the leather of Ernie's shoes are soaked. The leather. While this is
I think that means it's the guy that Laura is interested in. What the hell's his name? Meanwhile? What do you mean, meanwhile? Oh, someone else found a body
Countess,
first.
why are you tied up on my desk?
Another death already?
Your face has certainly changed to an attractive pale color, my dear. You seem a little under the weather. Are you okay?
Oh, she's still
dear,
alive?
You don't look well at all. O'Reilly! You want Mr. O'Reilly? Okay, just wait right here and I'll go get him.
I think we've got multiple murderers here. So O'Reilly tied her up?
Hello, Miss Bo. Do you know where Mr. O'Reilly is?
well, no, not exactly. I assume he's still in the museum.
Well, I'll find him. If you see him first, would you tell him that the Countess is dying on the desk in my
Why is
office?
she so casual about
The
this?
Countess is dying? What's wrong with her?
Well, she's looking rather pale. Her eyes are glazed, and she's not breathing much. I'd guessed she'd been bitten by a snake.
By a snake?
Shit.
Must you keep repeating everything I say? In any case, I've got to go now.
Can I actually do this? Do I have enough items for this? Because the snake is gone.
While this is an
Wait. But why, though?
That's it. I'm out of oil. Now what?
Ah, shit. I hope I didn't fuck this up. Oh, shit. Nice.
You get no response.
Oh!
A little bunch of grapes. Chilled, you remember something about grapes being found alongside the victims of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah, I don't think that's the killer here. Who is it? Was it the other guy, Tut? But I think she was probably just killed by the snake. But
They
although
seem to
who
be
let it out?
ordinary table grapes, nice and ripe. You pick it up and place it in your purse. The Countess is looking rather pale. She seems surprised that she died here on Olympia's desk. Don't touch it. Her bloodshot eyes are open and staring into infinity. Her lips have a bluish tint. There are no signs of violence on or around her face or head. It's the bound and dead body of the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton. Don't touch it.
Smelling salts.
Smelling salts. Smelling. You pick it up. While
We can't use them on her?
smelling salts. Phew. The surface feels grainy, kind of like hard salt. The smelling salts are inscribed with the words Acme Smelling Salts. While this is an interesting...
So she is
Her
actually dead.
bloodshot eyes are... The skin on her hand is as pale as her face, showing minor signs of lividity in the palms. Don't touch it. Her fingernails are clean and unbroken, showing no signs of violence. A paper with printed words on it. Don't touch it. A scientific paper with the title, Social Habits of the Cherrystone Clam.
What?
Don't touch. It's the bound and dead body of the first page of a scientific report. Don't touch. A scientific report on the topic of archaeological excavations in Ahwahnee, California. It's the bound. It's the dead leg of the Countess. Don't touch it. A cobra fang is embedded in the Countess's swollen ankle. Not a good idea since it's leaking venom. You detect a trickle of what could prove to be cobra venom. You deem it wise not to touch it when you remember that it's a neurotoxin that causes progressive paralysis leading to respiratory failure. That biology class was useful after all. While this is...
Mm.
You detect a trickle of what could prove to be cobra venom. You deem a cobra not a...
Is there anything we can do with it, though?
While this... An empty bottle of...
I'm worried that we fucked that up, though.
An empty bottle of Dr. Moribund's guaranteed snake oil. A smelly old wo... There are no visible signs of... Looks like an import... Don't touch... You decide not to read beyond the title, Proceedings of the 20th Annual Conference on Domestids. Looks like an... Don't touch... You decide not to read beyond the... A thank you note. Don't touch... It's a thank you note addressed to Dr. Olympia Miklos from Laurie O'Shannon, age 12. Dr. Miklos, thank you for introducing me to the world of bones. Since I met you, I have become a big collector of all kinds of bones. I like bones. As you said, bones are our friends. I even have a human skull I named Charlie. Thank you very much.
Where did she get that?
Looks. The intercom has fallen on the floor. Don't touch... The intercom's case has been cracked in its fall to the floor. Don't touch...
Jeez. What was that little jingle? Act 5. Okay, making some progress. Rex takes a bite at a crime. Who is Rex?
You're a model of investigative brilliance. We salute you, Laura.
What? Why am I here?
Looks aren't...
Why is some cloaked figure after me? It wouldn't let me save it! Oh, for fuck's sakes. So I gotta save... No, because you can't save it in this room either. That's irritating. Why would they do that? Now I gotta make sure I look at everything again in there. Like, I don't understand what's going on with the fact that it doesn't let you save it. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Oh!
Look. Look. A little... You pick it... The count... A pick... Looks...
I'm gonna
Looks-
do this, I
A
think.
It's...
And then we take the magnifying glass.
You pick... It's a sign... You dis... A sign... A sign... You did... Not...
Wait,
Not a good idea, since...
is there no way to get it to stop leaking venom? Kinda doubt it, I guess.
You detect... You...
Oh, I forgot to check the nails. Oops. Well, I guess... Well, we found the bite, so that's all that really matters. But I think I know a little bit what I'm supposed to do here.
You're a model of...
If I do it too early, though...
While this is an... While... You yank firmly on the rigid support...
Well, besides the bone, I don't know what else I could use for that, so... Run? Run! Not chasing me. Yeah, I was thinking... Oh no. So going here is the wrong way. Bonk! I don't know why she stops running. Uh-oh. If this area is bugging out, we can't do this, can we? Uh-oh. This is a problem with ScumVM, I think. And I don't know if it's gonna work. He hasn't chased me in here anyway, though. Like, I think what the idea is supposed to be, you're supposed to have him chase you around here, aren't you? Well, why Why isn't this working? Do I have to like water him in here first or something?
Welcome to the line deck. Although
This room,
As soon as he comes in, he just kills you. Like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to walk down here and then it walks down this area, or vice versa, or something. But it doesn't seem to be working. Fuck. I don't know if that's an actual bug, though. Like, let's see. Dagger of Amon, Ra, Scumvium. What would you call this? Museum pathing? Pathing bug? Pathfinding problem bugs. Oh, that doesn't. Talkie version bugs. Search pathing? No. I don't understand when I search for something in Google and it gives me something wrong. Like, what is this? Trying to find something that's talking about this. Because it could be the version, and GOG does ask me to update it when I start. Pathfinding problem. Whoever escapes the reception room with the giant. Oh. Oh, this is a different one. Yeah, this is like an old bug, so maybe this is a thing. Hold on, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quit out. I'm gonna launch the game again, and GOG is gonna ask me to update the version of ScumVM that's on there. Hopefully it automatically does it, because I think no, now it's not gonna ask me. Fuck. Isn't there like a oh, what did I just do? I can lower the volume that way. Odd. I didn't even click anything. Why is it going into the first act?
Laura.
Store. Are you supposed to be able to, like... I'm not sure exactly if that's a problem or what's going on here. I could always try throwing the GOG version into my ScumVM and seeing if that fixes it. It said part of the pathfinding bug is if you die in here, it just kind of doesn't... No, it works, but... I don't understand. You come into here and then... Like, what's the plan in here?
it feels like... While this...
Because I like my idea of running around it with him chasing you, but like, he's, for one thing, he doesn't come in here, and two, she walks around the wrong way. I wish... Hold on, like, is there no... Why is ScumVM not asking me to update now? I guess I could try it real quick. We'll load up regular ScumVM. And I'll try to add game. Go to GOG. This is gonna mess up my settings, I think. It might mess up the save, honestly. It might not. Grab it. Hey, where is it? Dagger of Amon. CD DOS. Start. Okay, so we can get the game to start from here, but the problem becomes, is it gonna... Why is again it's starting up? I guess if you press anything in that menu, it just goes right into the game. I don't know if it's gonna grab my saves is the problem. I could always just like go and see if I could figure out how to change the save directory.
Laura, yeah,
Yeah, it didn't take anything. Okay. So now if we go quit. Paths, save path. Change that from default to saves in here, choose. Okay. Start. Now I don't know why OBS isn't showing it anymore. Also, yeah, why is it going into the game automatically again? Oh, there it goes.
Laura,
yeah,
So it must...
This is
Whoops. It might have... Yeah, it changed this to that, so both detail, restore. Now I got my saves, but this is newer version of ScumVM. Well, the pathing works now, so I was right about that. And now the question is this how we're supposed to be doing it? Because he's still not coming after me. No, wait, it didn't... It's still not working. I don't understand this. I don't know if this is functioning the way it's supposed to or not.
while this
Yeah, is that a trap for him?
while the
Is this just a bug with the game itself? Or like, I don't understand.
They're part. Don't touch. While this...
I can't think of a way
Your
to
fing-
hide
don't
myself
t- don't
or
touch-
something.
While this...
What just happened? Why did it... That time it just kind of instantly went?
While this is an while
I'm just trying to think of ways we could stop him, but I don't know. I don't understand why it has to walk backwards like that. It makes no sense. One of those things where I don't know if it's breaking or if this is how it's supposed to be and there's some other solution. Is something I could do with that?
Welcome. Welcome.
It's weird that when I was in the first screen, I could like interact with him, but huh. Why can I close the door?
while this
I don't have anything to...
you don't have time for that. Someone's chasing you.
I'm just trying to think, what can I...
The chest feels
Oh, maybe I could use that one. Look, I thought that was clever.
the steel armor feels smooth and The steel...
Well, if you can't push those,
While this...
what if I just run?
While this...
How could I climb in there?
It's the traditional sort of hinged transom that...
How could I tell the game to climb in?
There's a thick coating...
Ooh! What happened here? Console. Attempt to send a non-object or invalid script. I'm starting to think this game's ending might be bugged. I'm actually going to take a quick break before continuing. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see if we can figure this out. Wait, why is this big now again? I wonder if there's a way to make this door more secure. Why is there a chair in there now, too? The weird thing.
The door is locked.
What does it do? I have to make a second save called like run 2 over there. I don't understand. Why are we doing that if there's nothing to do in there? There were supposed to like shout inside in case someone's inside there?
You get no...
So, is the chair thing unrelated to this?
You hear the sound of someone breaking down a door in the next room.
Was there a way I could have gotten in there? They're
A
behind them
large
now.
crate is suspended from the crane arm. You pull and pull at the knots, but they just won't come loose. While this is... Don't touch it.
But if he's in here, why are we doing this?
Old greasy rags and crumpled newspapers litter the floor of the elevator. There really isn't time to play with the trash. Perhaps you can come back later to satisfy that urge.
I wonder if there was ways to get in here earlier, unlike in the first game.
You pick it up and place it in your purse. Don't touch it.
Wait, what?
It's a mummy from the Ptolemaic period, whose name was Pooh. The blade feels... While this... The lid won't open. While this... Don't touch it. While this... Don't touch... It's a mummified
What is
teddy
happening
bear.
right now?
One of his black button eyes appears to watch you as you move around the room. Don't touch it. While the... While... Don't touch... There is a cartouche on the teddy bear mummy's wrappings, identifying the cute little creature as Pooh too. There is a... The mummy's wrappings seem to be in fair condition, but exposure to the air is starting to make them crumble.
I don't understand. Is this the person that died? Nah, we found that skeleton before. This is somebody's dead body.
Don't touch...
So is that like a security camera or something? Is somebody watching this?
There is a... There is a... Don't...
That would mean that Wolf is the one that is watching this room.
While this is an... While the...
I don't know what else to do at the moment. How do we get out of here?
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's the... While... It's a mummy from the Ptolemaic period around 3... It's the lid to the mummy. The lid won't...
There's gotta be a way to pry this open, is what... It's gotta be the answer, right?
While the... It's the mummy of I think I saw Puritat IV, a pharaoh of the 18th dynasty. Don't...
There's gotta be something to do with this goddamn teddy
There is a
bear.
cartouche on the teddy bear
Who's
mummy's
who?
wrap.
Is that just like a
While...
Winnie the Pooh reference?
While the... While...
I don't know if we're still timed in here or not.
It's a mummified teddy bear.
Black
One of
button
his-
eyes.
Don't...
Why can't we do anything with the eyes? Oops.
Why-
You think the magnifying glass
There
would
is...
get us?
There is a car... While... Don't touch... Don't touch... The lid won't open. The lid... It's the lid to the mummy case of the pharaoh Mackenzie-tep. That's not the... The king's cartouche includes... It's the mummy case of Raksplat II, who ruled in the 17th dynasty. Poor Raksplat was a terrible public speaker. He mumbled so badly that he was almost never understood.
I'm surprised they
Famous
still have
quotes
these jokes
attributed
in
to
here.
him include, "My fish dances in the parking lot, and my spleen is long and yellow." It's you, Laura. It is the mummy case of Amenophis III, who ruled in the 18th dynasty. Amenophis was known as the Shy One, since he had a terrible fear of crowds and rarely appeared in public. He finally created a wooden replica of himself to hold court in his place. He earned the reputation of being a very severe judge, since his advisors frequently interpreted his silences to mean death by crocodile. Don't touch it. Don't touch... It's the mummy case of Snivel-en-Hotep, the Whining One. A ruler in the 15th dynasty, Snivel-en-Hotep drove several slaves to suicide with his constant wheedling. He was mummified with a large onion in his mouth so his car would be silent in the afterlife. It's the mummy case of Sebek-Ra, a pharaoh of the 13th dynasty. Sebek-Ra was a fanatical follower of Sekhmet, the ferocious lion goddess. So deep was his devotion that he slaughtered his entire entourage for her. After that, he just couldn't get good servants. This is the sarcophagus of Ames I, a pharaoh of the 18th dynasty. Ames was known for his love of hunting wild geese. This led to his nickname, the Mighty Goose King of the Upper Nile. It's the mummy case of the pharaoh Rat-Hotep, who ruled in the 14th dynasty. This is a rare piece because most evidence of Rat-Hotep's rule was destroyed after his death. Rat-Hotep tried to introduce the worship of the rodent goddess Munchausen. This proved to be unpopular, and he was eventually judged a heretic. Don't touch... Don't... The lid...
Huh.
A nice bun. Several grapes are...
I don't know.
While this is... Don't touch... Don't... It's a mummified teddy bear.
Button eyes.
It's a...
It's weird that you can't do anything with his
There
eyes.
is a... It's a... Silence alone is... There was silence. You rem... There was It's the lid. The lid. You can't reach the
Snake?
It's the lid. A snake protrudes from the mummy case's headdress. You remember that the snake is a symbol of Egyptian royalty. The snake shifts just a little, and you hear a click.
What have I stumbled onto?
You hear ominous chanting as you encounter a strange ceremony.
So it was a group
my
thing.
goodness.
Oh, the meat! Save me, meat! And ferret?
Excuse me, I was looking for the women's lounge?
Uh-oh.
You're coming with us, young lady.
I think you're making a mistake.
That explains why
You've
so many people
seen
were
too
alive.
much. We can't let you go.
Not to worry. I won't remember seeing this room, or you, or anything. Really. I've got a terrible memory. Can't even remember my own name half the time.
So were they
I'm
murdering
sorry
everyone?
you found
Or
us.
was that someone
Our cult of
different?
Amon-Ra must remain a secret. There is too much at stake here. Too many important people are involved.
Cult of Amon-Ra. In the museum basement.
This room is a forgotten part of the original museum. We are safe here, as long as no outsiders are aware of our existence.
Oh, well, my lips are sealed. If you want to dance and sing and have little meetings down here, that's your business.
You cannot be trusted, Miss Bow. You're a newspaper reporter. We could be a featured article on page 1 of tomorrow's newspaper if we let you go.
But people are going to miss me. They'll search the museum.
The police will never find this room or your body.
Oh no.
You don't really plan to kill me, do you?
Of course not.
What a relief.
Kill is such an ugly word. Actually, we're going to sacrifice you to Amon-Ra.
Can
they
we
made it
talk
so that
about
that
this?
wisp is fake or something.
There is nothing to discuss. You should be proud to die in such an honorable
So
fashion.
there's a lot of people here.
Young Egyptian maidens used to fight for the privilege of being sacrificed to the great Amon-Ra.
Now, wait a minute. I thought the ancient Egyptians didn't make human sacrifices.
You're familiar with the history of ancient Egypt, Miss Bow?
Well, I've learned a few things.
Perhaps we could test you.
Oh no.
Do I have any other options?
We can test you or sacrifice you. It's your choice.
I'm liking this idea more and more. What kind of a test is it?
Amon-Ra may choose to intervene on your behalf.
I
It
wonder
is our
if that thing we
tradition
translated
that we
would be...
must let you live if you can answer Amon-Ra's riddle.
Great.
Of course, you'll have to answer the riddle with hieroglyphics.
Oh, of course.
I was afraid it would be something like that.
Shit, I didn't save...
Okay. What's the riddle?
Actually, it's a two-part riddle. What is the room you leave without entering?
Oh, no, I can't save it again? Still? Room you leave without entering. Let's look at the translated thing again? Leave without entering. Wait! Womb! It's right there in the thing, but... I guess, yeah, we just go through here and type it, right? Yeah, do you remember that really long thing that we had that we translated at one point that says womb? And so my brain's just like, yeah, that's it, right? Gotta be it.
That's correct. Now, the second riddle.
Oh no.
What is the room you enter without leaving?
Enter without leaving? The underworld. Because that's what's written in here as well. I guess they're all gonna be in there is what it is. Just in case you didn't figure out the words or something. Whoops. Sierra and their freaking cryptic riddles.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Amon-Ra apparently wants you as a sacrifice.
You can't leave the underworld, so that's... Isn't that perfect? Oh no.
No, wait!
Why is my walk icon? Oh. Oh, for fuck's sakes, with the saving here. Oh wait, yeah, shit. This is after that. I don't like that this game wops off your saving for some reason. Also, still don't understand who opened this. Like, I feel like
You
the
pull
person...
and
I feel like the person chasing us is someone different than... Like, it could be one of the cultists, but it's definitely not him.
while this
Wait a minute, I just realized, does that actually... I don't know if that really works. I'm just thinking about it. Although I guess it's just to slow him down if he's coming after you. But yeah, the door's broken.
don't touch it.
So I don't understand the idea. Is it supposed to be that he crashed in here to see if we're in here, saw that the passageway wasn't moved, and then decided to move on? Also, I really wonder if there's a way to like jump in there. Oh, because I opened it. I think that's the idea. I opened it. I moved the stairs and I opened it.
The floor,
So it made him think.
there really is.
That'd be my guess, right? Made him think we went in there. So he bashed the door open, but then there's no way we could have closed the elevator behind us.
There really.
And then it goes back up, meaning he's coming after us right now.
You pick it.
I don't know what the deal with this is, though.
It's a Don't touch it. Don't.
Makes no sense to
There
me.
is a cartouche on the teddy bear mummy's wrap.
Voodoo.
Don't touch it. It's the mummy case of the snake.
Yeah, we can't save it in here, so... It's kind of a
Why-
pain in the ass.
You hear?
Oh,
Oh, Maybe it's something simpler like tomb. You enter the tomb, but Underwood sounds so much better because it's one of these ones that's listed.
You're you I you
I really wish you could save it.
You don't really...
of kid
Can we?
that is young.
Now, well,
Perhaps
do I...
we can.
I'm like...
Amon-Ra may choose.
Great.
Of course.
I was
Actually, what is the room you leave without entering?
I guess, yeah, womb and tomb being similar, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. I didn't find. Where's them?
That cor- Very impressive.
Nice.
You are the first person who ever answered that riddle correctly. The wise Amon-Ra apparently wants us to spare your life. Will you swear to keep our location a secret?
Of course.
Then you may leave. May the great Amon-Ra guide your footsteps.
Thank you. Now I just have to outrun the person who's been chasing me.
Who is chasing you? Do you think they'll find their way in here?
So,
I'm not sure who it is, but I believe it's the same person who stole the Dagger of Amon-Ra from its display case. And I'm sure they'll find their way in here.
If that is true, they will not leave this room alive. I suggest you leave through our secret escape route behind the altar. Go now
guess that
and
explains why we never saw
remember
him.
your promise.
Oh my god. Crazy cult.
There's an unconscious man in the coal bin. Although the coal has dirtied his face and hair, it looks suspiciously like Steve. Steve, being the large, unconscious type stevedore he is immovable in his current unconscious state, and he's got coal all over his body. It's too heavy. You don't have room for it in your purse. It's not yours. You can't do anything with the shovel. You have more important things to do than use the shovel. Besides, the shovel is rusted into place. While this is...
You can't wake him up with smelling salts?
Steve being the large... While there's an unconscious... It appears to be a tall Caucasian male with smallish pores and good muscle tone. This isn't a good shovel to use. Try the... It's too heavy.
You mentioned the coal on him, right? Like, are we not supposed to get the coal off him?
While this is... A large, circular, ornately carved stone is hung on the wall here. It seems to be attached to upper and lower tracks which run for several feet across the wall. You recognize this as the coal chute. On delivery days, the coal is unloaded around the back of the museum and directly into the chute, where it falls into a pile beside the furnace. Don't touch... It's too heavy. You don't have room... There's a large pile of bituminous coal in the coal bin, used to keep the furnace stoked. The musty scent of the coal reminds you of the cellar in your father's house, where you used to play while your father worked on his pet projects. But you digress.
What did we just do?
Upon close inspection, you... There's an unconscious... Steve...
Oh, that's his head, I guess.
You get no response. Don't touch it.
Ow!
Well-timed silence hath more. Steve appears to be in great pain. Don't touch. It appears to be a tall. It appears. Don't touch it. Don't touch.
What can we do with him?
It appears to be a well-timed. It is better to. Don't touch. Steve appears to be in great pain. While the
I don't have anything for the pain, man. Would you like some cheese?
while this is
Didn't have a response for that. Want some grapes?
several gunshots ring out close by. You can barely hear anguished cries and shouts over the roar of the furnace. You'd better get moving. You have
So is that because I'm so confused here.
It's Steve, the handsome young man who's been There was silence.
Ow!
Don't touch it.
It's his foot, but why did his...
There's a...
Want your boot back, sir?
While this is... A smell... The work...
Steve being weird. The way we can open that without...
While this... It's probably too hot. A slender pipe extends up the side of the furnace. A large... The stone resists your best efforts to move it. This may be too big a job for one person to handle.
I think we need to do something with him. To get him up and going.
While this is... Steve appeared. There was...
Wake up, damn it!
This is the museum's... You straighten... Every surface in this room seems to be radiating heat. The grate covering the drain is firmly bolted in place. Fortunately, there's nothing in the drain you require, and it's far too narrow for a human to enter. You have more pressing. It would be
There's no way to, like, make the furnace less hot?
This door is locked.
Don't have the proper key, you say.
While this is an while this
There's gotta be a way to wake him up.
don't touch while smelling salts. It appears to be a don't touch don't touch it. Several gunshots ring out close by. The stone upon close inspection.
It's not a thing where you stand off to the side like that.
It's you. A large, circular, ornately carved stone is hung on the wall here. It seems...
Hold on, maybe there is something more there.
There's an unconscious... Steve being the large, unconscious...
There's no way to...
While this is...
There's no way to do something with his foot? Like...
Steve appears to be in great pain. You have more pressing matters to worry about than the quantity of ashes in the furnace. Ashes are removed. The area around the grate is somewhat battered, as if somebody had poor aim with a shovel, but the dents are thickly crusted. It's too heavy. This isn't a good shovel to use. It's... Don't touch. It's jet black and covered with coal dust. It appears to be a tall... Steve appears to be in great pain.
Well, suck it up, because there's just people coming in here with guns.
While this is... While...
Yeah, I don't know what else to do. Unless there's something I'm supposed to do before waking him up. Or like, when you use this, what's his control while he's getting up?
Oh, my head.
What? I don't understand
What
that.
happened? Laura,
Yes, Steve. I was so worried about you. Are you all right?
I think so. I remember hearing somebody coming up behind me, and as I turned around, somebody slugged me.
Yeah,
Cripes,
Phineas
my
red hair
head
as well.
hurts.
They must have dumped you down the coal chute. Let me see where you were hit.
I'm alright, Don't touch it.
Honestly, you men can be such crybabies. Do you think you can walk? We have to get out of here. Somebody's been murdering everybody in this museum, and whoever it is after me.
I can make it. I'm with you. Where do we go?
Good question.
What was the point of opening that? Oh shit, more uh-oh.
If your herpetology doesn't fail you, you're pretty sure these are king cobras.
Don't tell
How
me...
strange. Hieroglyphs are carved into the wall. You get the feeling that this is not just another air shaft. The hieroglyphs are deeply carved.
What can we do?
While this is... The snakes are hissing, but you can't...
I really hope we didn't have to refill the snake oil. Otherwise I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to redo quite a bit of this game. I can't imagine this game would be that mean.
Oh,
Yes, they are good.
just save this over the other one. You think maybe, I wonder about something. They start coming at you when you turn it on.
If your herpetology does... While this...
Shit. Can't get the fuck out of there. Oh wait, I just noticed. You can actually read it, can you, in the background? Well, except for the parts that's behind you. Okay. Oh, well, that's not gonna work. Okay, well, I got a snapshot of it. Or, wait, actually, if we die... There we go. And get the whole thing. I can't really... Well, I guess that's the best we could pause it. Real quick. Paint. Dump this into paint. Oh, can I... You can't rotate in paint properly, can you? Shit. Oh, we're just gonna have to do it this way. Okay. Now, you go back into the game. Go over here. Okay. That looks like the foot. Okay, so... Put this off to the side. B. The raven now. Oh, this bird, A. Okay, so BA. 2 diagonals. That's Y? BA, Y. I don't know if that's a space or not there, but... BA at YF. A single one of those sideways ones. Single is I. E. This is gibberish so far. Maybe it'll make sense once I get it. Is it that one? R? I can't really tell. One's a little... I guess it's an R? Is that 2 R's? R. And that bird. Fuck, I can't tell the difference between the 2 birds. That could be an A or a U, and so could this one. It looks like the second one has more of a beak, so I think the second one isn't A. First one, wait. First one... Fuck, I can't tell. Then there's a box. Box is a P. R. Fuck, the rest of it I could barely make that out. I think that's an O there. I just realized what it says. If I change the A to a U, by Sierra Prout. It's gonna be products. Because what's D? Just for if I jump ahead, what's D? D is the hand. Yeah, that's what that looks like. D and then U again. Oh, that's funny. And then C, which is the hand. T. And an S. What a waste of time that was. By Sierra Products. Why did they do that to me? Yeah, if I need more of the oil, then I'm fucked.
While this I- while this while
Okay. They didn't like the bottle?
you see some
It was empty,
reptile
empty,
droppings
though.
on the tunnel floor. Don't touch. Upon close inspection, you
Why are there droppings? Oh no, not the rats.
hear the sound of gunfire from the direction of the furnace room.
Sounds like someone's chasing us, Laura.
Get cheesed.
The rats devour the cheese in a split second. It only made them hungrier.
Oh. Not the rats. Is there a way to poison the... Oh, is that what the droppings are for, maybe? For some reason, this reminds me of the end of Quest for Glory 1, where you're just kind of reacting to shit rather than, like, actually figuring out puzzles. You're just kind of like, oh, what do I use here? What do I use there? One of those situations. I just don't understand when that works. I wonder if that's... I wonder if that's just a way around a... Oh, also it gave us more of it. What?
A bottle of...
This is weird.
While this...
Okay, so we gotta figure out what we can do to
While
this.
While this...
I don't have anything that
While this-
poisons it.
While this... While this... While this...
Uh,
A nice bunch.
hungry rats.
You hear the sound of gun...
Sounds like someone...
I would think you got scared of it. I don't know.
While this... While this... While this... While this... You don't want to see the rats that closely. They're not very attractive. The rats...
Oh. Run, 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 little rats. They have to go one by one.
You watch in relief as the last of the rats scurries out of sight. You can barely smell an unpleasant odor, like burning hair.
What? Where's this lady? Oh, this is the furnace. Why did he jump? I guess I was supposed to pay attention to which two... Does the other one lead down here? Like, I'm a little confused. Oh, this game is silly. Honestly, this is the kind of shit I was expecting with the first one. So I wonder, can I like tell what's beyond the doors if I look at it?
You hear
Sounds like
the doorway is dark, but you can... The doorway is...
Oh, yeah, I see. So we're supposed to know that that one leads to the furnace?
You watch in relief as the last of the rats...
Excuse me? I knew this room was gonna be important. Get out of the way! Oh, wait. Got his ass. Literally. Now let's find out who this really was. Mr. Weatherby. Act 6. Oh wait, you can save it during the act things, just in case. The coroner's inquest. I'm a little worried.
Keep this up and you'll put the entire NYPD to shame.
Thank you for coming to this inquest, Miss Bow. As the coroner on this case, I'm going to informally question you and study the evidence you've collected. If you assist me in developing a case, the perpetrators will be tried in the formal court of law. We're primarily concerned with the museum murders, but we're also interested in the theft of the Dagger of Amon
I don't think we're
and
gonna
other
get
matters
all
that may
that.
have a bearing on this case. My examination of the corpses has been fruitful, but I need more evidence to build a case. Any information you can give us would help, but you must justify your conclusions
Oh,
with the
no.
evidence you've acquired. False accusations and unsupported conclusions will not be tolerated. Although I don't wish to pressure you, your employer is also here to judge your performance on this investigation. Since this is an informal proceeding, I've allowed it on the basis that your newspaper will cooperate with our wishes. Now, to the questions. Who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter?
Oh, jeez. You know, before I start this, I'm gonna take a brief break. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Honestly, I thought the... Oh, why is it not... Oh, there we go. Honestly, I thought the first game was gonna do something like this. I didn't keep as much notes for this one. I think it was Tut. We could always save scum this, I guess, if possible. I'm gonna say revenge, because he...
Who murdered Lawrence Ziggy Ziegfeld?
Ziggy? What was the idea with Ziggy? He had his head chopped off. Oh, wait, I don't remember what the hell the evidence was on Ziggy. He had the bad suit. He was gonna meet with someone. I'm trying to think, would the note have something to do with it that we... Oh, maybe it was... Is it possible the Countess? No, because it wouldn't make any sense that she... It's like maybe the Countess did it to cover up her theft?
Who murdered Ernie Leach?
He was found in the alcohol vats. What else was the evidence with him? Oh, no, that would have been... Could it be Watney Whittle? Maybe that's why the name's there.
Who murdered Yvette Delacroix?
Well, the glasses, right?
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
The grapes, right? It was the snake that murdered, so would it be Miklos? Or would it be Smith because he had... Was Smith the one that had the grapes, or was it Ramses? I think it was Smith. Or was it Wolf? I have no idea. I don't know who it was that was with the... Could have been accident. No, actually, yeah, hold on.
Who was the skeleton? Who
Is there no...
who-
Shit, there's no way to... I want to vote back. Fuck. Dagger's still missing a
Since his skeleton was so nicely cleaned by the domestic beetles, Dr. Carrington's bones will soon be hanging on display in the Leyendecker Museum. Yvette Delacroix died plastered. Her remarkably lifelike statue now lives on in the Old Masters Gallery of the Leyendecker Museum. Her memory lives on in the minds of all she touched. Her sculpture is attributed to artist unknown. Dr. Pippin Carter, wherever he is quite displeased. You did not recover the Dagger of
Wherever he
Amon,
is.
nor did you find his murderer. Therefore, Pippin feels it is only fair that he should haunt you for the rest of your life. Indirectly, as a result of your total failure, Wolf
Jeez.
Heimlich was fired from his job as Chief of Security at the Leyendecker Museum. 1 year later, still out of work, he committed suicide in military fashion by falling on his sword. Having died in the course of this story, Watney Little's life of crime came to an abrupt end. As he was not a nice man, nobody missed him. After Wolf
in the
Heimlich
course of
was
the story,
fired from his
what?
job as Chief of Security, Dr. Olympia Miklos moved to Montana to do full-time field research in paleontology, digging in the rich fossil beds she found there. Her greatest find was the carnivorous Olympiasaurus dinosaur. As fond as he was of the Leyendecker, Ernie Leach noted in his will that he wanted his body donated to the museum. His body now resides in numerous small jars of alcohol, which will be placed on display in the new Hall of Internal Biology, adjacent to the Hall of Late Mammals. Since the Dagger of Amon-Ra was not recovered, Dr. Patasheptut Tut Smith was forced to commit suicide with a fake
Jeez.
Dagger of Amon-Ra from the Lion Decker Museum gift shop. After losing his head in the museum, Ziggy found himself unable to continue his criminal career. His head has been preserved and is now on display in the life mask exhibit at the Lion Decker Museum. Ramses Najir continued his successful career as an accountant and as head of the secret Egyptian cult of Amon-Ra. With his strong high society ties, his accounting business made Ramses a millionaire in 15 years. Having died from a snake bite, the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton did not live long enough to inherit any money from her last husband, Sterling. Extremely unimpressed by your total failure as a reporter, Sam Augustini fired you. Later that same year, he was mugged with a gift shop duplicate of the Dagger of Amon-Ra and died from his wounds. He blames you for his death. Since you were fired after your total failure at the museum, Crodfuller T. Rhubarb continued the investigation, found the Dagger of Amon-Ra and the murderer,
Nice.
and won a Pulitzer Prize for his excellent work.
Damn, I just wanted to go back
Henri
one.
Lamour, the coroner, continued his successful career studying dead bodies for the next 50 years, finally retiring in 1976 to tour with a rock band, the Ungrateful Dead. Low Fat continued in the laundry
Jesus Christ.
business, eventually opening a chain of low-fat Chinese laundries across the country and becoming a millionaire in the process.
Can I just
Detective
go back?
Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly continued in his job and became a full-time homicide detective. Having amassed a small fortune by being frugal, he retired to Ireland 3 years later. Steve Dorian was quite upset by the unfortunate event that happened to you later that night. Stunned by your total failure and the unfortunate event that occurred to you later that evening, John Bowes spent his remaining years in a New Orleans mental institution. After you gave it away, the Dagger of Amon-Ra vanished.
Gave it
20
away.
years
Oh.
later, in 1946, it mysteriously appeared on the doorstep of the Cairo Museum in Egypt. There was human blood on the blade, as if it was some kind of a message.
Oh no.
You had your chance and you blew it, Lorabo. This is what happens to interfering reporters.
Jeez. This is a dark ending. Okay, can I load back finally or no? Wait, so that's... There we go, restore game. I could have just done that a while ago, but... Good thing I saved it here. I probably should just
Keep
load
this
back
up
and
Thank
look
you,
at some of the
Amy.
other
Whom-
things. Wait, fuck. It was Carrington that they were talking about right now, right? Again, I can't do anything in this menu, but I'm guessing they're talking about Carrington. So Carrington was pushed on the thing. But why did he die? Like... Oh no, this first one was, what's his name, wasn't it? It's not Carrington, it's the other guy, the main guy. We didn't really find that much evidence except for the, Smith, yeah, it was Smith for, I guess, revenge.
Who murdered Lawrence Ziggy's...
On Ziggy's body, there wasn't really any evidence, right? They used Yvette's thing, like, to cut his head off. Like, I'm not actually sure who killed Ziggy. I guess it could have been her, because she was supposed to meet him. She was stealing the... Guess for now.
Who murdered Ernie Leach?
Ernie Leach was dumped into the alcohol thing, but beyond that, we don't really know much. Oh, I guess it could have been, yeah, Watney Whittle.
Who murdered Yvette Delacroix?
Either Steve, technically Steve, Detective, or... Ramses, right? Because nobody else has those rounded glasses. I guess, does Wolf have rounded glasses like that? I'm gonna say the detective for jealousy.
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton?
I'm gonna say that Miklos an accident.
Who was the skeleton found in the steamer trunk?
Skeleton found in this steaming. But Carrington was... Was it Watney Whittle? Because it has to be somebody who... Yeah, but we found his watch. But then who was... Wasn't Carrington on the... That doesn't make any sense. Because yeah, we found Carrington's watch. But he was impaled on the thing. It doesn't make any sense. Watney Whittle's the only name that we didn't like figure out anything about. Everyone else is accounted for, right? Because everyone else is alive at that point, or past that point.
Who actually stole the Dagger of Amon-Ra from the Ancient Egypt exhibit?
It went first into the gift shop. But then it got dumped when, what's his name? So Ernie Leach, either Ernie Leach had it, but how did he get it? Because I guess Watney would have wanted it, Ernie Leach. Who actually stole it? Like originally, I thought it was what's his name stealing it for himself. It could have been Wolf.
Who was the woman involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery?
Oh, we know that's...
Based on what we now know, your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who was the man involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery?
Why did he... have I been wrong about everything else? Ziggy, I guess?
Based on our own investigation, your conclusion is incorrect, Miss Bow.
Oh.
Two of the men who were murdered were involved with one of the female victims in a plan to steal the paintings. We have a report on that woman telling us she appeared at an appointment in the medieval armor exhibit sometime after the party. She was unaware that her partner in crime was dead at that point, and she was seen carrying paintings. If she'd been confronted at that time with evidence that her partner was dead, she might well have confessed to her crime.
What?
Who is the high priest of the Amon-Ra sun worshippers?
We know that's Ramses.
That's correct, Miss Bow. You're very observant. Which museum employee runs a fencing operation as a sideline business? That assumption is correct. Mr. Leach was moonlighting with his own business as a fence installer. In fact, he put up a very nice fence around my house. Miss Bow, please remember in the future that you're a reporter, not a detective. By interfering at crime scenes, you make it much more difficult for the police to do their jobs. Not only are your conclusions based on unfounded guesswork, you don't even have any evidence to back them up. By your presence at the murder scenes and your destruction of evidence, I'm tempted to conclude that you were the murderer. You neglected to thoroughly question all the suspects, and you missed important evidence at the crime scenes. Although you discovered the Dagger of Amon-Ra, you have not arrived at conclusions about the theft that make any sense to me. I believe the theft involved 2 people, one of whom must have been on the museum staff. Because of you, a murderer is running loose in this city, free to kill again. I hope you're proud of yourself, Miss Bow.
That's the same. Oh, man. I'm prepared to save scum this a little bit. Based on what he said, though.
Keep this up and you'll put the entire...
Thank you for... And although who...
But the evidence isn't pointing to... Like, I'm a little confused at some of this.
Who murdered Lauren?
So it's not her, then. Someone... Like, this is shit that I don't understand. Because there wasn't much evidence on his body.
Who murdered Ernie Leach? Who murdered Yvette Delacroix?
I don't know, like...
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf-Carl? Who was the skeleton who actually stole? Who was the woman involved in stealing? Based on what we know, who was the man involved in stealing paintings? Based on our own investigation, your conclusion is incorrect, Miss Bow. 2 of the men who were murdered were involved with one of the female victims in a... She was... Who is the... That accusation, which means... Incorrect, Miss... Not... You know, because...
Real quick, if I go back... I'm trying to think of a point where it would... I just want to, like, double check something back here. Should have kept more saves when I found bodies and shit. I'm gonna get over there and the save's not gonna be at a point where I can examine it.
The left arm and hand displayed out. The corpse is wearing a black tuxedo jacket. You search the pockets and find nothing but the usual.
Like, what evidence do we have from this
You search
murder?
the left. You find a large grease stain on the right
Grease.
sleeve. You give it a quick whiff and identify the scent of turkey hors d'oeuvres. The right hand,
Didn't they gave us hints at that.
the pants. You examine the pants currently being worn by the lifeless body on the floor.
Hmm.
Close inspection reveals that these rented tuxedo pants have been altered many times. You search the pockets and find
But didn't we also, I don't know if we got something
rubbing
else
the
off
charcoal over the notepad
Like,
has
was
made
this
the
his?
imprint readable. Yvette, 8 o'clock, Egyptian
No, this
rum.
was
Tut,
Pippin's, yeah.
10:15.
What am I thinking? So we didn't get anything off of him.
You prod gently at the wound.
And there was nothing on the
How
head.
ironic. Upon close inspection, you find the flesh around the beak. You gently touch. You carefully examine the dangling end of the wire. You examine the free end of the wire. It's been clipped. Though it hardly seems the blood has begun to or both.
Like, I'm not sure I understand what evidence you're supposed to have of any, like... This game is being very vague on shit. Like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to know any of this shit.
Keep this up.
Thank you for any information, although I don't wish. Who murdered Dr. Pippin? Who murdered
I don't know.
Who murdered Who murdered
I feel like I'm completely missing how to do some of this.
Who murdered Countess Levin? Who was the skeleton? Who actually? Who was the woman involved in? Based on what we now know, who was the man involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery? Based on our own investigation, she was unaware that who is the high priest of the... That's correct. Which museum employee... That assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Please remember in the future, not only in the... because of...
Hold on, I need to see if I can find out who was... Oh wait, actually, instead of doing that... No, shit, I don't have a save where I know that's a thing. Right? Maybe here? No, I can't really. If I could hear that conversation again and confront her... I should have done that when it was happening, but I didn't think of it. Explains why the speak thing was available. If I had a save where I can listen to that conversation again, I would do it. Is this before I reported this?
Ernie, the fabric of Ernie's shirt, the heavy twilled fabric of the suspend. The pants feel dank. You press on one of Ernie's shoes and see a bit. The leather of Ernie's shoe. The pants are intact. The suspenders are. The pants are. You examine Ernie's head carefully. That's not. Despite your closest. Ernie's arm is draped. Ernie's head is. You gingerly place your fingers into Ernie's Ernie's mouth gapes, though whether...
Just trying to see if there's any more evidence for some of these bodies, too. But I can't do this conversation, can I? I don't know when it was. I think this would have been too far in. Could have been a lot earlier, right? Hmm. Oh. Like, I mean, we could brute force this or look it up, but I don't know. Total
Keep this up.
unsatisfying.
Thank you for coming. We're primarily any info, although I don't. Who murdered Dr. Pippin Carter? Who murdered...
Like, I wish it would give me more, like, I don't know.
Who murdered...
Curious about the protect a loved one thing.
Who murdered... Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton? Who was the skeleton found? Who actually... Who was the woman involved in stealing paintings from... Based on what we now... Who was the man?
There's someone who's dead early on. Man who was dead early on. Like, I thought it was Ziggy. That's what it's telling me. Like, Harrington, maybe?
Based on our own investigation, your conclusion is incorrect, Miss Bow. Two of the men who were murdered were involved with one of the female victims in a plan to steal the paintings. We have a report on that woman telling us she appeared at an appointment in the medieval armor exhibit sometime after the party. She was unaware that her partner in crime was dead at that point, and she was seen carrying paintings. If she'd been confronted at that time with evidence that her partner was dead, she might well have confessed to her crime. Who is the high priest? That's which museum employee runs a fencing op... That is Miss Bow. Please remember, not only are you neglected because of...
The only thing I can think about is, do I actually have to get that confession? Like, are they actually saying, like, I fucked up that badly?
Keep this...
Thanks,
That
with
I
any...
can't-
Although, who
Do this?
Who murdered... Who was the skeleton? Who actually... Who was the woman in... Based on what we... Who was the man involved in stealing paintings?
Like, I thought it was Z, but it said 2 men and 1 woman.
Based on what we now know, your assumption is
Okay.
correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who was the middleman who provided forged paintings for the Countess and sold the real ones for her?
I guess that would be Ziggy.
Based on what we now know, your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who is the high priest? That's correct. Which museum employee runs a fence? That assumption is Miss Bow. Please remember in the future, not only are your conclusions based on unfounded guesswork, You don't even have any. You neglected to thoroughly question all the suspects, and you missed important evidence at the crime scenes. Although you discovered the Dagger of Amon Ra, because of you,
The only thing I think of is when they asked me who did what, it doesn't ask a follow-up. Does that mean I got it wrong?
Keep this.
Thank you. We're any. Although who Who murdered? Who murdered? Who murdered? Who murdered Count? Who was the skeleton found? Who actually stole the Dagger of Amon Ra from? Who was the woman? Based on what we... Who was the man? Based on what we now... Who was the middleman? Based on what... Who was the high priest? That's correct. Which museum employee... That assumption is correct. Mr. Leach was moonlighting with his own business as a fence installer. Miss Bow, please remember in the future that not only are your conclusions based on you neglected to because of you.
I don't know what to do for this one. Guess we can look up hints because I just don't feel like I found enough shit to do this, sadly. Like we could go back through the game and shit, but let's see if I check that UHS thing. See if there's hints towards this one. Wait, why does this website look so different? Yeah. Okay. Evidence should I have collected? Is this telling us everything that we need, or? There's a bunch of items. I think that's everything we have. Yeah, apparently this just has all the answers listed. Like, I don't know if I want to do it this way. I guess we kind of have to. Like, how was I supposed to know that? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna answer these and just realize I just didn't do well enough, I guess.
Keep this up and you'll put the...
Thank you for... We're any and although I... Who murdered...
Like, apparently the answer's O'Reilly and the motive is money? Financial gain. I don't... How the fuck was I supposed to know
Who
that?
murdered...
I guess we're just... I guess I just did bad enough that I'm never gonna know some of this. So apparently O'Reilly is the main killer then. Who killed Ziggy to cover up another crime?
Who murdered...
So he's just the killer. Then he killed Ernie Leach is probably gonna be jealousy, right? Before I click on it? Yeah, to cover up another crime.
Who murdered...
Yeah, I didn't find enough evidence against him. I thought he was suspicious, but killed her for jealousy. Okay.
Who murdered Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton? Who was the skeleton found in the steamer trunk?
It's gonna be No, this is the... Am I missing something where wasn't Carrington the one that was impaled on the thing? Is it because it's the third?
Who murdered Dr. Archibald Carrington?
I guess it's gonna be O'Reilly again? Wait. Oh! So yeah, I guess it's gonna be O'Reilly. This answer's not in here. Or no, it's right there. No. Oh, I see. I see how this is... How was I supposed to figure this shit out?
Who impersonated Dr. Archibald Carrington?
So that was Watney Little that we met. The Archibald Carrington. But how did nobody notice that?
Who murdered Watney Little?
How did like, what? This doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, who murdered Watney Little? That was not an answer here. I guess I have no fucking clue. Because if I'm understanding this, so Watney Little and O'Reilly are the people involved in the smuggling? Was Watney Little... No, wait, I'm thinking this wrong. So who murdered Watney Little? So who pushed him onto the porcupine? I actually don't know. Well, why is this not... Fuck, I guess I could find this on a different page, because if it's not hints anyway. It sucks that I have to do it this way, but I guess I'm not good enough at these games. Okay. Okay, so is O'Reilly again to cover up another murder?
Who actually stole the Dagger of Amon-Ra from the Ancient Egypt exhibit?
Apparently Watney Little?
Who manipulated Watney Little into stealing the Dagger of Amon-Ra? Who was the woman involved in stealing paintings?
Then we got this part, I guess.
Based on what we now... Who was the man involved in stealing paintings from the Old Masters Gallery? Based on what we now know, your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who was the middleman who provided forged paintings for the Countess and sold the real ones for her? Based on what we now know, your assumption is correct, Miss Bow. Good work. Who is the high priest of the Amon-Ra sun worshippers? That's correct, Miss Bow. You're very observant. Which museum employee runs a fencing operation? That assumption is...
I have one final piece of evidence to present, Mr. Coroner. I have an eyewitness
I
who
don't
would
know how I was
only
supposed to
feel
figure this
safe
shit
to
out.
come forth if I established my case against Mr. O'Reilly. Now that I've done so, let me introduce Dr. Patah Shep Tut Smith of the Cairo
What?
Museum.
Mr. Smith's testimony is safe with us.
Many thanks. I was in the Egyptian ceremonial room, underneath the museum, when Detective O'Reilly killed 2 of my fellow sun worshippers. I saw with my own eyes how he gunned them down without mercy when they tried to stop him from chasing Miss Bow.
So he...
However, we only managed to slow him down. His hood fell back briefly, revealing his evil face to us as he slaughtered our people. That son of a camel should not be allowed to run free upon the sands.
Will you testify
I'm
in court
so
to what you
confused.
witnessed, Mr. Smith?
Happily, sir. My dead fellows expect their revenge. Although Amon-Ra will certainly destroy O'Reilly's car when he journeys through the underworld.
I'm not qualified to give my opinion on Mr. O'Reilly's spirit in the next world, Mr. Smith. But I'm sure your testimony
The logic
will help you
leaps to
dead
get
friends
to
sleep
this.
peacefully.
I don't really
Thank
get
you
it.
for coming forth. I must admit that I'm impressed by your methods, Miss Bow. Not only have you identified the murderers of those unfortunate individuals, but you have also uncovered the skullduggery involving the Dagger of Amon-Ra. Our case is very strong now and prosecution can begin. The New York Police Department owes you a debt of gratitude for your assistance in apprehending these malefactors. I'm sure that a commendation of valor from the police department is in order. Thank you for your help.
Like, this game was fun, but I don't know how I was supposed to piece any of that shit together. I have absolutely no idea.
It's all that lousy reporter's fault.
Like, yeah, he was a shitty fucking cop. but
Damned
I don't
interfering
know
Laura
how that-
Bow. Thinks she can get away with squealing on me, does she? Well, she's got another thing coming. Do you hear me, Laura Bow? You'll pay for this. If it's the last thing I ever do!
Yeah, both of these games, their endings fell completely flat for me. Because I don't know how I was
Thank you
supposed
for
to figure
waiting,
this shit
Laura.
out.
I didn't mind, Steve.
Laura,
Yes?
would you mind... do you suppose... Laura, could you close your eyes? I have something for you.
Oh. I suppose so. Oh, Steve!
Do you like it?
Steve, how could you? How could you have stolen the dagger?
I didn't steal the dagger, Laura. I bought this copy for you at the museum gift shop. I thought you might like a memento of your big night at the Leyendecker Museum.
Oh, thank you,
I
Steve.
think I have to look up
I'm so embarrassed.
like all of the
You're
paths of what you're
beautiful when you
supposed to do
blush.
in this game, and
Laura,
Yes,
I feel
Steve?
like I must have missed key things
would you
early
consider
on.
joining me for dinner this coming Saturday?
Well, I'm not sure if I don't know if I should really. Yes. Yes, I'd be
I feel like
delighted
this
to
game
join you
and the
for
first
dinner.
game have too many red herrings.
Thank you, Laura. You've made me very happy.
Oh, Steve.
Oh, Laura.
Oh, Steve.
Like, what was the point of the grapes? Why did the what's her name have the glasses? Like, there's so many.
Since his skeleton was so
things that-
nicely cleaned by
I
the
know.
domestic beetles, Dr. Carrington's bones will soon be hanging on display in the Leyendecker Museum. Yvette Delacroix died plastered. Her remarkably lifelike statue now lives
And
on
we're
in
supposed
the
to know
Old
that that was
Masters Gallery
him
of the Leyendecker
because of the
Museum.
watch? Like, what?
Her memory lives on in the minds of all she touched. Her sculpture is attributed to Ryan O'Reilly, 1926. Pleased by your success at finding his Dagger of Amon-Ra and his murderer, Dr. Pippin Carter now rests in peace. Pippin Carter's body was transported to Egypt by his cousin and now occupies a place of archaeological honor in the Temple of Amon-Ra in the Valley of the Kings. Due to your success at recovering the Dagger of Amon-Ra and finding the murderer, Wolf Heimlich continued as Chief of Security at the Leyendecker Museum. 2 months later, he was married to Dr. Olympia Miklos. 2 years after they were married, Wolf and Olympia had a child they named Morgana Wolf Heimlich. Having died in the course of this story, Watney Little's life of crime came to an abrupt end. As he was not a nice man, nobody missed him.
I guess we should have known.
Due to your success at recovering the Dagger of Amon-Ra and
because
finding the
what's her
murderer,
name shouted his
Dr.
name?
Olympia
I don't-
Miklos married Wolf Heimlich, who continued as chief of security at the Leyendecker Museum. 2 years after they were married, Wolf and Olympia had a child they named Morgana Wolf Heimlich. As fond as he was of the Leyendecker, Ernie Leach noted in his will that he wanted his body donated to the museum. His body now resides in numerous small jars of alcohol, which will be placed on display in the new Hall of Internal Biology, adjacent to the Hall of Late Mammals. Dr. Patasheptut Tut Smith finally gave up on getting the Dagger of Amon-Ra returned to Egypt. However, once it completed its US and European museum tours, it was returned to the Cairo Museum anyway. So, several years later, Tut died a happy man, even though his death was the result of an Egyptian cobra bite.
They really made it seem like he was going to be
After
involved.
losing his head in the museum, Ziggy found himself unable to continue his criminal career. His head has been preserved and is now on display in the Life Mask exhibit at the Leyendecker Museum. Ramses Najir continued his successful career as an accountant and as head of the secret Egyptian cult of Amon-Ra. With his strong high society ties, his accounting business made Ramses a millionaire in 15 years.
But I had fun playing them.
Having died from a snake bite, the Countess Lavinia Waldorf Carlton did not live long enough to inherit any money from her last husband, Sterling. Thoroughly impressed by your success as a reporter, your editor, Sam Augustini, nominated you for a Pulitzer Prize and was present when you received your Citation of Valor from the police department. Sam retired 10 years later to become a gentleman cabbage farmer, fulfilling a secret lifelong dream. Pleased at your success, Crodfoller T. Rhubarb was happy to become your assistant at the New York Daily Register News Tribune. Henri Lamour, the coroner, continued his successful career studying dead bodies for the next 50 years, finally retiring in 1976 to tour with a rock band, the Ungrateful Dead. Low Fat continued in the laundry business, eventually opening a chain of low-fat Chinese laundries across the country and becoming a millionaire in the process. Former Detective Ryan Hanrahan O'Reilly was sentenced to 60 years in a state penitentiary. Having been a cop, O'Reilly found it hard to make friends in prison.
So
After your successful completion of the
how
museum
was I supposed to
assignment,
know that he
you
was the
started
one trying to steal the
dating
dagger
Steve
and shit? Like, I
Dorian.
don't...
Thrilled with your success, John Bow spent the rest of his life telling people what a wonderful daughter you were and how he had taught you everything you knew about criminology.
Like, I feel like there were a lot of
After
hints
your
at him,
recovery
but
of the Dagger of Amon-Ra,
I still don't get
it went back on display at the Leyendecker Museum. The large amount of press coverage drew many patrons to the museum to see the dagger. After 2 years on display at the Leyendecker, the dagger exhibit continued on a tour of museums in the United States, Europe, and finally found its way back to the Cairo Museum in Egypt.
Well, we did it. Although it doesn't feel like I did it. Yeah, I'm a little better at the, figuring out what to do with items and shit. God, I forgot about that song.
I travel with him through jungles and deserts and weather out every storm. If he wants me to, I'll burrow and dig.
This is a fun game. Even if it did kick my ass.
What a marvelous gig. Mommy would love him and Daddy too. We'd be famous and well-to-do. Oh, I want to marry an
So on Thursday, I was gonna start this is like a red ball game I picked up. Kinda looked interesting. Also tomorrow we're starting Metal Gear Survive. I didn't get to stream yesterday because I was playing games with friends. Yeah, the amount of red herrings in these games. It's insane. Like, everybody had evidence lying around that just had nothing to do with it. Like, I don't get it. I'm sure there was like some really big clue to Ryan being the one, but I don't know. And what about the stuff with the... Like, I don't know, I guess we found that book talking about the... I don't know, but I don't know what the fuck it was talking about. Like, it didn't make any sense, any of that shit to me. Like, the stuff that we found in Carrington's office? I have no idea what that shit meant. Even looking back, I'm like what? That's why it's weird that the game kept telling us that we were doing well. That makes it feel like I found a lot of the shit, I just didn't put it together. Probably didn't help all the times in between streams and shit. Maybe you're supposed to play this all in one go, but I don't know. Why does he have a sprite for shooting? Like, what? How do you get that to show up? I wonder if there's anything more we could have done with that instead of poking it and destroying it. I don't know any of these voice actors offhand anyway. Josh Mandel, I think, was in a bunch of the Sierra games. Jeez, quite a lot of voices. The archaeologist song. How come bartender doesn't have a... Wait, what? It's weird. Oh, I guess it's adding them together. I guess. Flapper was Jane Jensen? She's... pretty sure she's the creator of, thing, isn't it? Gabriel Knight? The end. Oh, I tried to click in it. Oh, it just booted us out of the game. That's fine though. Anyways, that is it for me tonight. I would start a game now, but I don't like starting this late. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Redwall Scout Anthology on Thursday. Oh, I didn't change the Last of Us one over. Metal Gear Survive. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow with some Metal Gear Survive. GG's, thanks for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.